Okay, what a way to say good morning. This is the TBS 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. True FM. It's great to be back on the Monday morning. Monday. Your thoughts, your thinking sets the agenda for the entire week. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show on the Monday morning. We're here to serve you breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. And this morning, I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to the most incredible dad in the world. Some proper for our Father's Day message. Dad, you are my hero and my best friend. There are some fathers who are so closer to the kids. I said, Dad, you are my hero and my best friend. I wouldn't have been this far without you, my dad. To the man who taught me everything I know about life, about laughter, about love. Happy Father's Day. And I'm sending this love to all the most amazing person I could ever think about this morning. Yes, good morning, folks. This is the True Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is O'Neill. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land of breath of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty, brothers, yeah. Let justice be done to all. Yes, good morning, Ansu, to you. Good morning, good morning.
Thank you, O'Neill.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, to our many fathers again. We're talking about those that comes with responsibility. Yeah. So say a happy Father Day to you all, and also happy that is that El Mubarak.
Yes.
It was on Sunday.
Ibrahim Day.
Ibrahim Day to our Muslims brothers and sisters. Those of you who also at this time now you are monitoring the morning show, the True Breakfast Show. We say that happy Father's Day, happy Ibrahim Day. Good morning to our listeners across the counties, the 3 different bulldogs, Sierra Leone, Africa, and Guinea. We say good morning, welcome. It is another edition of the True Breakfast Show.
Yes, great. And let me just rumble through our messages, right? You know, the media were gatekeepers of the society, men of the fourth estate, right? There are some people who thought about us, you know, on special day. And I'm going through my message, right?
Okay.
Because we sit on the platform every day, people complain and just get off for the other news and that other news. So, thinking out of the box, I'm waking up in the morning and I saw this message, not copy and paste. The copy and paste is like maybe the same Father did message you sent to Musa Belete, you copy that same message and send it to Yusuf Kaba.
Yeah.
And you take that same message and send it to Abraham Shaw, rumbling around, right? So I woke up, I just saw in my inbox, let me use a few minutes of my own self, let me enjoy ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, O'Neill. Guess who is this? Councillor Tewonse Gongolo. Yes, the poor man lawyer.
This poor man thinking about you.
Yeah, the standard bearer of Liberia's people. Look, I'm going to give it up for this man this morning. Yeah, I said, wow. How many politicians will think about the fourth estates?
Yeah.
You know, the journalists, not the political commentator who try to take away our microphones, you know. So I saw this message from Councillor Tewonse Gongolo, not the copy and paste. Happy Father's Day, O'Neill. And I reply, I said, wow, I didn't see this coming.
Okay.
Yes. It's not normal, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not normal.
Not normal.
The way you said, O'Neill, as soon as they are done with you with the microphone,
Yeah,
the interview is over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yes. Tewon, thank you so much. Mary and Betty, thank you so much. Then I went on, I said, let me extend this. And I sent our president, the president of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Yuma Boykai. I took to my WhatsApp and sent a message. He checked it. And that check alone means that what? You have accepted it.
Yeah.
Because the WhatsApp, when you have the black check,
Mm-hmm.
meaning the person haven't opened it, right?
Yeah.
When you go with the blue, the tooth mark means
Yeah.
the person have read it. And I'd like to say Happy Father's Day to His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boykai. Happy Father's Day to all fathers, man. You are so loved. You are so special. Not some of you make the babies and run away. And run away from responsibility. Yes, and leave all the burden with the mother. Then I uploaded a video. Where are these guys? I uploaded a Father's Day video.
The guy was bathing it.
Yeah, the guy who's bathing the kid. For the very first time, since I've been uploading on my Facebook status,
Okay.
to have 2,000 views
Mm.
just on my status. You saw the guy bathing the babies, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and these guys were here on the ground to show it. Anyway, yes, but good morning. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day. As also went on to message Representative Musa Hassan Belete.
Okay.
Yes, happy Father's Day. The next thing I saw from the lawmaker, I saw 2 cows. That knew it was Ibrahim Day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually very busy.
Yeah,
though.
busy
People
day.
enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I saw 2 cows. then my man Kasumu Sila,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the cow he brought out to slaughter,
They run away.
the cow must get a man back kick. Yes, but again, it's great to be back on the Monday morning. So much to love, so much to talk about. When you wake up in the morning, think of a better Liberia. We may disagree to agree, but don't think for the worst thing to happen to the country. Those of you who are living in the opposition world,
Mm-hmm.
Contribute to. If our senator can justify the 15K they have taken,
Mm-hmm.
and try to contribute
Yeah.
some way, somehow, we
Yeah.
can make the country to go down. This country, if Ansu wants to be deported,
Mm-hmm.
that Liberia will send him to. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, we may disagree with the government, but we cannot wish for the worst thing to happen to our country.
Yeah.
This is our home.
So,
The US is not your home. Europe is not your home.
mm-hmm.
Asia is not your home. I spent 1 week, 2 weeks in Europe. I was like thinking about coming back home.
Mm.
You feel like you don't have right. You're so careful in the next man country.
Yeah.
You respect all of the systems. But when you return here, you even look at police and say, "My man, move in the bro." So
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
You see police, you just say anything. Anyway. But anyway, good morning, folks. Let's have a great breakfast show this morning. Let's see what we have this morning.
Okay.
Yes, Monday morning.
Monday, June 17, 2024. Shortly will bring you health tips for David Coated, followed by a review of the papers. Don't forget, the show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. In our studio chat, we call on President Joseph Walker attention at the state-run University of Liberia. Heavy police present at the National Bureau of Construction. Why? We'll definitely talk about it this morning. El Trooper Ira Seed returning cries out. El Trooper Ira Seed returning cries out. NPP struggling for rebranding. The National Patriotic Party is captured right on our morning show this morning. Public outcry for the return of a suspended LDEA boss, Abraham Kumai. We'll talk about it this morning right here on the Breakfast Show. 8:40 to 9:10 a.m. Talk to your leader settlement. That will run us up to 9:10 a.m. this morning from 8:40. At 9:10, we'll be including our sports, entertainment, and commercial. Don't forget, the show is brought to you by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. 9:15 to 10 o'clock. The lawmaker Sumo Mobile of Moserado County will be our guest talking about national politics in the mix of all our country folks. That's breakfast on you who have on table for now up to 10 o'clock.
Yes, in the midst of all country press. Yes, let's bring you our morning health tip. As you dressed like you get a possible point there. Like even man should carry you, but anyway, but that's a nice one. Yes. Let's bring you health tip. Derek Underscore is going to fill us in with our health tip this morning. Right here on the Truth Breakfast Show. Happy Father's Day to all our fathers, our dad. Thank you so much. Much love, respect. Yes, we don't know how to say it all.
Happy Father's Day to David Cotia.
David Coty.
Yeah. brother.
Derry, I'm still starting with you this morning. Oh.
I'm so happy about that. I'm a responsible father. To be a responsible father, I don't only cater to my own children, but to other people's children.
That's great.
Mm.
That's great. Not father who will make the babies and run away.
No. I'm not one of them. Even though my two boys that I call my own children are two crooks, and I have just kicked them out of my.
You call your two boys crook?
Oh, man, I don't want to talk. Let's talk about.
Maybe they are politicians now.
I beg you. Oh, politicians are crooks. You're right.
You go put yourself in a hot water. David Coty lands in hot water for calling politicians. Some politicians.
Yeah, some politicians, they are crooks. You give the people power instead of doing things to help you so that you can love and respect them. They eat all your money. Then they want you to be afraid of them. Oh, come on, that's not going to happen with me. No, that wouldn't happen, my kid.
You don't know it all.
You don't know it all. You steal from me. You want me to be afraid of.
Say Happy Father's Day to your uncle. As your uncle, your nephew, the president.
Yes, Uncle Joe. Happy Father's Day. You are a true father. You've been living in one house since 1980. You have no plan to break down your house to build a new one. You're satisfied with where you are. And you've been a
Don't hold on. Don't put politics in our Father's Day message, please. Yeah. No. Say your Happy Father's Day, but don't put politics.
Happy Father's Day to Uncle Joe. You've been a father for a very long time to many people, not only your own children, and I can attest to that. So, happy belated. Is today the Father's Day or is?
So there.
It was yesterday, Cody.
Yesterday, man. If I was the last time you entered in the church
I was
house.
staying the Father week now.
Yeah. When was the last time you entered in the church house?
15, 16 years now. I haven't been there, but I pray every day.
Okay.
So going to church is good, but the things that are happening in churches, my brother, I'm not going to waste my time. God knows me and I know God. I pray every morning, every evening. Can you imagine the last election that just took place? Right here in District number 17. Three churches on a Muslim as Father of the Year. Mr. Francis, who owns the Red Power Radio Station, he's my friend. 3 churches. The man has not entered your church before. He's never been there one day, but you honor him as Father of the Year because you wanted to go there to pay some money. Look at that kind of thing there. This way in here, so.
Clear your truth like former President Charles Kangetilla, man.
Well, Banga has fallen and I will live it up. It has a distinctive voice. I love Taylor. Hey, man.
Let's do this. Let's recap. Monday, the Senate quiet bill a little bit, right? BBC. This is Robin White will focus on Africa. Let me get the Taylor intro. Come in, David.
Well, Robin, I want to thank you for coming, and it's highly appreciated that you always have me as a person to interview. We want to make this country better, and I can tell you, my only regret is that I did not work with the United States of America. No country can easily succeed without working with the United States of America. So that's my only regret, and I can tell you, you can check all over the world. I have no bank account anywhere. Nowhere I have money. All of my investments right in here in Liberia. So I have no bank account anywhere.
Mr. Tiller, Banga has fallen. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Tiller, President Tiller?
Well, I can tell you something. Banga has fallen, and I will live it up. Look, do you know that's why I started respecting you guys?
That's a nice one, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I did not know him, and I was fighting to see this man one day, just to see him face to face. And I didn't know you were going to become a good friend. and I was privileged to sit at his dining table only 3 times, but I still remember those 3 times very well.
Very well. Great. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Let's bring you health tip that will Derek Ernest Cote. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Today we're talking about cucumbers. You know, some people do not go to a hospital for many years because they eat fruits and vegetables. I did not say, I mean, they eat fruit and vegetables every day. I like to emphasize the word every day. I did not say occasionally or once in a while. I said every day. Eat cucumber every day for the following benefits. Number one, it contains antioxidants. Antioxidant is a substance that protects your cells from damage. Now, number two, uh, it keeps you hydrated. And you know, when you are having water in the system, always is good for you. It will protect your kidney, your liver. So cucumber can keep you hydrated. It's always good to eat it every day. Now, cucumber is 96% water. So you see, it is always safe to eat it every day. Number three, it aids in weight loss. Those of you who are overweight or suffering from obesity, eat cucumbers every day. It lowers calories. It cures diabetes. It fights cancer. It lowers blood sugar. You're the diabetes people. Once you have diabetes, I advise you to eat cucumber. It will help you. It reduces calories and it improves your skin. All right. It also promotes hair growth. So you see, cucumber is very good. My advice to you is please eat it always, not just today and you leave it tomorrow, but make cucumber or fruits and vegetables part of your daily diet. Remember this. Have you ever been tested for hepatitis B before? If not, do it today. I did not say go and do it tomorrow. You have a hospital, good one around your place. Just walk there today and say, I came to do my test for hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is a disease that destroys the liver. Don't let it happen to you because the liver is one of the 5 major organs that are vital for and liver is one of them. It performs over 500 different jobs in the body. And if it stops working, you will stop living. So please go to the hospital today and check for and do a test for hepatitis B. Don't let the doctors tell you, oh, we are sorry, it is too late. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Derry. Have a blessed day. Great. Yes, Derry Kotu of our health team is a regular feature right here on the Truth Breakfast Show 926.1, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. Let's bring in a review of the local dailies, what's making news from the print media. And so, welcome to the review of the local dailies. And this song happens to be my favorite right now. Yes, from the motion picture Mohanan. Have you seen the movie Mohanan? Yes, we know who we are. Let's bring you the review of the local dailies, what's making news from the print media on the Monday morning. And our first stops have to do with from the Independent. Yes, the Independent newspaper been on newsstand since 23 years. The front page from the Independent newspaper. After visits to CIA headquarters, U.S. revokes WIA's American citizenship. This is big. Hmm. 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 Why you pause? Why you muted?
I wanted you to go back to it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
The front page of the Independent newspaper. After visit to the CIA headquarters, the U.S. government revokes WIA's American citizenship. It's a question mark here. The former president of Liberia, George Weah, is captured here on the front page, and the CIA boss, Director Willens Burns, is also here on the front page of the Independent. Grab a copy of the paper and read details of this story. One of the Liberian former Liberian president, U.S. citizenship is revoked. Buy the copy of the Independent and read the rest of the story. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page of the Independent for young people at age 18. What is there to hide? This is activist Martin Colley questions President Boykai, asking the president to declare and publish his assets. Well, the guy who have returned back into his activism, Martin Colley, strongly supported the Unity Party rescue mission. Now he says he's back to it. It's captured on the back page of the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Slippery truck driver in terrible accidents, a lovely story. I'm trying to see which area is this area. Yes, but it's not mentioned. But you can grab a copy of the Independent and read the rest of the story this morning.
Okay, so in my possession is the front page newspaper. The front page newspaper rescue Ramos inquiry. We see that Martin again alongside of the Senate pro tem right here on the front page of newspaper. That's our preferential treatment. I think this should be a question.
Okay.
Preferential treatment, where we see that former Chief Justice Gloria Musu called President Boaga, and also the late Chada Musu is right here on the front page newspaper.
Yes, let's go on to the Inquirer newspaper. Flooding in Gulf communities leaves Sarah homeless. Yeah. Leaves Sarah homeless. This is a major story on the front page of the Inquirer. Then there's this question. The total of each senator received is 25K. Within 1 week.
25K. The money keep going up.
You say what?
The money keep going up.
Imagine they go to hear this kind of news. Yes, a close source said, I'll go back to the Inquirer, right? The total amount of each senator have received now just in 1 week, 25K. That's why you see Darius Dillon is heavily share on the social media.
Okay.
Yeah, what people saying that he said I will give 5,000 to Monserrato when I become senator. Blah 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 blah. He's had a share on the social media. All right, but let's go back to the Inquirer newspaper. The money keep going up, she said.
The money keep going up.
So the House of the Senate still remain tight-lipped on this one. Flooding in Gulf communities leaves Sarah homeless. It's the major story from the page of the Inquirer newspaper. You grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Educate your children. Grand Mufti admonishes Muslim. It's a sub-lead story also on the front page of the Inquirer. Let's go also on the back page here. Will residents still stage protests in bombing? It's a question mark as Western Cluster announces $2 billion. Yes, I'll have my take on this one. Will residents still stage protests in bombing? It's a question mark as Western Cluster announces $2 billion investment. Well, who wants country tackles safe blood supply challenges? It's a sub-lead story here also on the Inquirer newspaper. Yes, that ends the review from the Inquirer. I'm having some difficulty this morning, so bear me with the mobile. You don't know it all, but we try to handle it well, right? I'm not seeing the New Republic. If the New Republic is not up, I'm not seeing Daily Observer, the Hot Pepper. So again, well, that's it. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. All you do if you're interested in most of these stories, just you can get on the newsstand and grab this copy of the paper. So some for $40 Liberian, some for $50 Liberian on the newsstand, right? Yes. Good morning again. The show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia. Yes. We all know the Euro 2024 kicks off on this Friday. We'll hold Germany winning 5-1. Those of you who find it very difficult to recharge your Satcom, your DSTV to watch all of the games, Orange is saying use your Orange money. If you want to recharge with your LEC token, you can use the Orange money with no service charge. No one is going to take out $2.50 or $1.50 red back. You heard that one before? Red back. All right. So if you have exact $30 on your Orange money, you want to recharge your Satcom, you can use it and recharge your Satcom. You can pay your water bills. You can pay your LEC bills. You can recharge your DSTV if you are sending one transfer from another Orange number to another Orange number. No service charge for that. Orange.
You don't have to leave your house to go or maybe to DSTV office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to subscribe or to get to buy the DSTV for them. You don't have to do that. Sit home
Mm-hmm.
if it's raining and just use your phone through Orange Money.
Yes, the big one. Many people cry with their relatives living abroad.
Mm-hmm.
You can now receive warning through. As we love this service,
Yeah.
as we at Mabel love this service. Yes, yes, yeah. These guys love this service so much. You can receive money from your relative, whether it's in Europe, it's in America, via the Orange Money with just 1% withdrawal fee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so someone can send you directly from the US
Okay.
straight to your Orange wallet, your Orange Money, and this is why, trust me, in the coming days or in the coming months or so, you'll have more people running using the Orange Money because if I'm making a transfer to you, I'm not no money is being deducted. Even if I want to pay,
Yeah.
right? Then I'm going to withdraw just 1%. Imagine it.
Yeah.
So those of you who are agents of Orange, let the customer enjoy this beautiful service, man. Please. Yes, the Pan African Bank is EcoBank, and this one is why I'll do a dress code this morning. I look in the mirror, try to have a clear reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I thought about the story of Bat. Yeah, we'll just hold on a little bit. We'll go to our talking points, right? You know, Bat is the first harbor bird. Bat is so ugly. I'm sorry to say that. One of these days, Bat went high up in the sky and said, I'm looking for a new friend. So make some new friends. And when she flew up high up, some of the other birds saw her and said, no, she's not like ours. She's not our type. She's look ugly. And Bat said, okay, these higher birds are not my type. Let me come down to the lower ones. She came down all the way down. And the lower one saw her and said, wow, she looks so wet.
Mm.
She's ugly. She's not us. So what happened to Bat? Bat went and looked into the mirror and have a self-reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to accept exactly who am I, right?
Yeah.
The way I see myself, that's how I accept it. Okay? That's how she was recognized as the first harbor bird. Anyway, yes, let's move on to this LRRC thing. I want to call on the attention of my president, our president, the head of our country for the next 6 years before going to our deep politics. I'm going to play one or two audios. I said, well, you're not hitting it. The returnees from Ghana,
Okay.
yes, they are living for very terrible condition. And journalists during the weekend was prevented from going live, was stopped from recording by LRRC security guards. And this is very saddening, right? We encourage our people. Liberians cannot be living in their own country as if to say, they are refugee in your own country. I'm just going to play the audio, and I'm sure this is going to reach out to the president and our lawmakers. You're listening to what the LRRC, folks are treating our people. Why is it you prevent? That's the most scary part about it. Journalists from going live, who could put up there, in a positive way, right?
Yes. Yes.
So there was the Truth FM. There was Spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon was doing the live recording.
Okay.
Yes, and our microphone just took the audio out.
Okay.
Listen. I just want you to give a listen to this. They will come back. LRRCO.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes your institution will pop up in the media for the wrong reasons. You've been having series of press conferences. If you look at the well, people drinking from.
And we know that you are faced with challenges because through your press conferences you've been running or you've been having, you've been calling on government help. Then what you said, where you can be in the media for the right reason,
The wrong reason.
or the wrong reason.
Uh-huh.
You don't know. So why must you stop the people for going live?
These are Nigerians.
Yeah.
They are not staying no more in the Budu Bura camp. They have,
Back home.
they have returned home. They have returned home. So if they're trying to take the camera there, probably we can call the attention of some of our lawmakers, right? The senator that was signing, from 10K now to 13,
That money just
15.
going up.
Yes. So we could call the attention of our lawmakers then. See, our people are living in a deplorable condition. This is their own country. They are drinking from the tea. Look, when the 7 and tea in the morning, they bring the bucket. Just like people are in Gege doing Guinea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You take a teacup and take a bread and put a small sardine in it. That's how the people living like Escape from people. Have you seen that movie?
With the country on
Yeah.
a normal.
My president. I'm putting myself in the shoes of my president listening this morning.
Everything running normal in the country.
President Boyka, good morning.
Mm.
And when you listen to this audio, the poor are treated, I hate to say, they are refugees living outside somewhere in Soweto.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Left the country just flee somewhere for help.
Yeah, let me just play it. Since right about now, no journalist will be allowed to even. Yeah, you hear the guy and say, "Don't go live. Stop him from going live. Stop recording.
Then why?
Stop recording."
Then why they have a press conference and all that stuff?
Then you're saying different things. Let's give it a play. Listen up to this.
See this way? This is the way. This is the way they go and cook the food. This is the way they go and cook the food for us to eat. You see the way? This is the way. This is the way. They go cooking in water here. They go taking water from here. They go and cook for us to eat. You see the way? Today I'm not joking, I'm not lying. This is the way. I'm one of the retainees. This is the way. We have so much more American English. Yeah. It's it.
You hear the guy?
Yeah, put the camera off.
Put the camera off. Put like
Put the
the
camera off.
like the folks are in the praising facility, right? And say, "Don't want you go live yet. Sure, nothing go out to the public." Sometimes your institution pops up in the media for the wrong reasons. We could call Red Cross in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liberia is like a refugee country
Mm-hmm.
that we're still drinking from the well. We could raise the attention of Red Cross, National Disaster Management, Enfield, the Ministry of Health.
Mm-hmm.
But you're preventing journalists from bringing out into the rain season. Look how. Let me get this to play again. Listen.
I hear the women that's sleeping. I hear the women that's sleeping. The women is in the area where the animal will live and the people. Where the people. So the brown eating the brown and tea eating here. That's what I'm looking for.
So
I will say, we are refugee and we are returning. I will eating.
It's that I'm laughing about this, and our senators, good morning to all of our senators. Good morning. You see, the social media now is being flooded on the internet. Senator taking this. This thing should worry you. And this is happening just right in Maserati. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back then when people were sharing ration, stay on the line. Take one bread, take your tea. And I mean, other never had the video, but the audio were attracted it, you know?
Yeah.
But the thing here is, it's a very sad thing. We encourage our people to return home with their programs into this rainy season as we're already into it. It's just disturbing thing. LRRC, you have to do more. And want to call on the Ministry of Health, Enfield. There could be a disease or maybe cholera, could have an outbreak on that county. What happens?
Yeah.
Those are you who say, cut the camera off. Don't record. The people are drinking from the wells, right?
Yeah.
In case there is a cholera outbreak, what happens? What are we talking? What sort of country is this?
I think O'Neill, the Hawks need to invite the authority of LRRC or the management.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Invite the LRRC
Yeah.
boss. Let him explain.
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 Because you host press conferences calling on government for help, right? At the end of the day, people who live in that area decide to show up their live, that when it comes to how they are living in that area, the condition of how the people live into that place, then you are stopping them. So what the essence of you raising money people then for the returnees? So I think the host need to invite them you run press conferences, you call on national government and for help for these people back home. But how come people live in such a life condition and you are stopping in for it to not be exposed? In which I think it should be exposed. Give the people the time. Let them speak to the media. Let them go ahead and tell the people how they are living into that place, especially right here in Montserrat. The normal, everything is normal to this country. In the living condition of the people, you listen to the guy. He said, "This is where the women sleep, where they pick."
The pig.
So yeah. So why you host press conferences, calling on government attention? Which motive? At the point that you have raise money, only and at the end of it, the people, the welfare people cannot see, the impact of that money.
Yes, great. So we'll leave this one of the house. You'll pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, our camera rolls, our microphones, some way, somehow will prevent it from doing more explosive. Maybe we could come up a whole Pretoria.
You stop the people.
Yeah, we'll prevent it. So when in case we have a major outbreak there on that camp, will you still stop us? Let's move on to the National Bureau of Concession. Good morning, His Excellency. Look, when you're a honorable person, or elder, you do it with respect. We like you now. Boka is our president for the next 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. 6 year business. When 2029 reach, whether God state gave him the strength, who knows? You could go for the second term. Yeah, Boka is shiny. Yeah. So let me give a good morning again to our president. The Bureau of Concession. Look, I'm going to handle this in a professional way. All right? This is just day one of the National Bureau of Concession. That area used to be a battleground.
Okay.
That area used to be where people used to wear boxing gloves and go and box one another. The Bureau of Concession have a history. The National Bureau of Concession right on the Congo town. Don't see it looking quiet like that when you're driving on the Congo town. President Boyka, when you're driving, when you slow down to the fence, that small little fence, a lot of things can be happening in that building. That building, back then, Gregory Commons started from the Bureau of Concession during George Weah.
Yeah.
Heavy fighting, boxing, back and forth. Gregory said goodbye to the building. Edwin Denner and Maxwell Briswell, they started their own thing. President Weah called to them to settle it. It couldn't be settled. That building was looking like a real park garage. My president. That place you see, don't see it looking at the outside local. When you go into the Bureau of Concession, the place is supposed to be very attractive when investors then come in and say, oh yeah, this is our Bureau of Concession. This is the country's Bureau of Concession. So on Saturday, on Friday, there was heavy scene of Liberia National Police again the Bureau of Concession.
Yeah.
After the appointment of what's this guy? Bill Clinton's Camara. When Bill Clinton Camara was appointed, the man took his communication. The first thing they said to him, he took it from the World Trade Center. The new coming DMDL. Yeah. So the DM where I think you print it from the World Trade Center, but I don't think about that the president's signature on it. It's not coming from the e-matching. So, all right, going back and forth, they settled that, and there was a lot of transformation started to go on at the Bureau of Concession. The building tried to be rebranded. 94 staffs, only 15 normally turn out for work. When you're ready to say government can pay. These are people who just sit home.
94 staff.
94, 15.
15.
But my guy add to the building. 94 staff, the Bureau of Concession. But you go to all the offices, most of them are closed. You say, but this is the Bureau of Concession. These are people who say government not paying. Okay. We understand the time of Edwin Dennis is almost at the tenure position. That's a tenure position there. This is what I want to say now. So they both, Edwin Dennis and Bill Clinton's Camara. Edwin, your tenure will expire next month. And you'll say goodbye to the National Bureau of Concession. Whether you will leave a legacy there, it will continue with that institution.
Okay.
Yes. But for the fact for all these things like National Police, the police already challenged, they're staring the police all day with operation, you should stop this. Right now, Bill Clinton's cannot work because Edwin and Bill, I think you should be working as a team, man. When you leave government, it's not all to it. Tomorrow, history have to remember you. Well, this was the head of the Bureau of Concession before. This was the head of MCC. This, Life after government.
Yes.
But you cannot be doing this. Have a police present at the Bureau of Concession for what? Because of vehicle. Oh, vehicle should not go be repaired. The other man said before the vehicle go be repaired, we should see the full document. Where is the vehicle going? Because the last time one got missing. And we can be going back and forth. And to the workers, you're not doing well for yourself and for that institution. Many of you stay away from the job. When you get ready, government not paying.
They still wait for mobile money.
Yes, they pay through the mobile money.
Yeah, still wait for mobile
So
money.
to the CSA, I'm calling on the CSA to do a regular overhead counts and have a full monitor system. Do you know how many people want job?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people want to stand by? If you don't want to work, you can stay out and different person will occupy that position to go on. So Edwin Dennis, there is life after government. After this time, you'll still be as a vulnerable person to the society. This cannot be happening. And President, a lot of things. I want the president you want to do you're driving, you're slow down, and spying that lay copper.
It's wrong, man. It's
Yes, the Step Run University of Liberia. This one who's just chatting in peace. 9:15 will have some more about the lawmaker here. The House of Representatives will go for that one retreat very soon. The Senate now is being bullied on the social media. I don't know how our senators are feeling this one when they wake up in the morning. The entire Facebook, Liberians now, some saying 10,000. Prince Mori, the chairman on finance, admitted, I said yes, week before last Tuesday, we received 10,000 now. The bonus just keep going up. 15, 20.
I knew that I saw something during the week, during the weekend. I knew that I saw something with so many checks before receiving that 10,000.
The social media, look, nothing
There's
is.
so many checks they
Yes.
hasn't received. 3,000,
Yes.
2,000, 5,000 before the 10,000.
So 3 different payment was made,
Yeah.
amounting up to 15K. So I saw a post from the Babalu senator say you respond. But in my own Wednesday, I think Amara should have not posted until you find out the response. Once you take to the social media, people will run with it. Senator Dillon is still struggling. That's why you see his video is now being shared on the social media than any other senator.
Yeah.
Because yes, there are no one is asking Johnny Quay. No one is asking Senator Emmanuel Nukwe. No one is asking Edwin Snow. All the attention is just to Darius Dillon. Because why? He was seen as what? The light.
But I told you, I said he came into this process and so on,
Yeah.
which is just walking by,
Yeah,
We just see
no.
Jesus.
So you
Yeah.
still have to do a full explanation on that. And some of you have presidential ambition. Let me just say this out. Good morning to the pro team.
Mhm.
You know, when you're talking to a female, you have to do it respect.
Yeah.
Good morning to pro team. Young lady, good morning to you. I'm sure you disturbed this morning. You as head of the Senate, the pro tem. You woke up, you hold your own phone, and most of our public officials love the social media.
Yeah.
Nowadays, even if you post, Dillon made a post last night, 90% of his own posts went against him. When you wake up, you disturb. Some of you have presidential ambition. And this is happening, it's disturbing. Y'all need to come out and y'all tell Liberian people. Because information, it will still come out to the public. This statement will challenge community, local inquiry newspaper headline, community dwellers, homeless, rain, but to see, yes, one person clocking 10K, go up to 15K. The House of Representatives, you'll be woman of antidote temptation. I think you're resisting.
Yeah. Yes.
No, but on a very serious note, it's disturbing. Let's bring us to the Still Run University of Liberia, the UL, the Light Internal Break. Good morning to again, my President Boykai. This University of Liberia is one of the biggest political ground. The UL is one of the biggest political ground you think about. It's an old age thing, right? But there are few issues on the Still Run University that classes should not be disrupted. I saw a release from the UL. I'm not going to go into that release too much. The main issue we should address it. Councilor Norris tomorrow morning, I saw the release, but there are issues. The issue of buses. Students can be struggling to go to Fendel. Fendel, come on, think. So now, the personal attention needs to go out to the University of Liberia. And to the Vanguard Student Education Movement, SOUP. I would not like to see the student body being used.
Mm-hmm.
This student body heavily campaigned against the George Weah administration. Look, otherwise, I was like, bro, still remain the same. We'll like it on that. SUP was seen as a political party in the country. Like some may think that they were heavily used to say no to George Weah's second term. Then in less than 6 months, you have an issue in saying President Boyka had failed.
Mm.
So the student bodies in other countries, you will invite these people to your campus, like I said on last Friday. Huh?
Yes.
Councilor Serena Cephas, why is it you got sanctioned? Come and explain. Tell us why. That's how the U.S. will teach the citizens, the children. Always ask the question why. My girl, why is it you sanctioned? Come, let's listen to you. Why is it you're not doing this for our University of St. Joseph? Why is it we don't have buses? But to see yourself as a political party taking off to the street, and one person who's not going to give you the microphone easily. And I'm somehow guilty of it. I mean, during the past retreat, most time you see the guys running to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You're not opposition. You are just there for a period of time. People go to the university for 4 years, but now they're supposed to stay up to 9 years. You almost into a final exam, and there are disruption of classes. So I'm calling on the president of Liberia, President Boyka, as part of the IRS agenda. Education, quote unquote, is highlighted within this. And the state-run university that used to be very attractive, and so people used to leave from Kenya, from Nigeria, everywhere. If you Google now and see the position University of Liberia says, the last time I checked was 159.
You feel very discouraged.
Discouraged. So I'm calling on the president attention. The UL, the guys, the Vanguard student unification, I love your energy, but in a way that people will say, yes, you are not being used. Every president will have problem with every president. It's good to criticize government. Yes, we must put this government on their feet. Yes, it is said. I'm not saying you should still don't put the government, but don't do it in a way that you will protest. Yes, it's a rightful thing to protest, but you disrupt every other thing. Look, the amount of protests we had during the George Weah government with the same soup. People's vehicle got damaged one point in time on the Capitol Hill. Soup, can we change a little bit?
Yeah, I think what you're saying to them now, O'Neill, is that keep doing the same thing. That's the same very result you'll keep getting. So this time around, let's change it around. Let's turn it around a little bit. Let's see what we can open a forum. Bring the guys in on board, bring them at our campus there, so we can talk issue. What's the problem? What's happening? What's going on? And one person again, I want to draw their attention this morning is Senator McGill. He should be there on the Senate education.
On education, right?
Yeah.
Invite these, no, but that's how intellectualism is like. Invite them. Look, come on the Parliament House. Why is it? Why the state-run university? Some of us graduated from the UL, right? We didn't go back to do MBA because too much of disruption. We had to go to other graduate school to have our masters. Why is it too many disruption? What the necessary things cannot be. Invite these people. I mean, your style, you guys revisit a little bit, man.
Yeah.
So follow is the head of education, right? Community, right?
Yeah.
McGill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, McGill. They should be worried about the senator. Why is it? Come on, finger bosses.
And this makes him under very under pressure, especially from the opposition camp. There on education, there in the Senate, and looking at all these things happening at the University of Liberia. You have to come out. You have to invite authority there at LU. Invite them to the Senate, know what's going on. The students are complaining on buses. The teachers are on a go slow. They're on a go slow against. That's two things you have to handle. Teachers there on go slow. Students complaining on buses. So you have that you have the institution shut down again for a couple of times.
Yeah. Closed down for a couple of times. So as we are propounding, and so I just received this is directly from the University of Liberia. They just sent me this. That the UL remains open.
Okay.
How? It's on the paper. Huh? UL remains open, urges all employees to continue normal academic and administrative work. The real problem is not being settled.
You solve the problem, you pay the people.
No, I need we gotta do justice to the public, right?
Yeah.
This is from the University of Liberia. They sent out this release. UL remains open, urges all employees to continue normal academic and administrative work. Meanwhile, classes was disrupted for 72 hours.
Okay.
And today's the 4th day going now. Yes, let's move on. We gotta get the telephone lines activated shortly. Our president should take heed to this. The National Patriotic Party, 2 more talking points, one with the LPP, Senator Beretta and Gongolo. But let's go to the NPP. You heard when I was like calling David Quoty with this Charles Ganga Taylor thing? Look, the National Patriotic Party, above all else, the people. You know, names have effect, right?
Yeah.
There are some names in marketing, when you brand the name well, it catch. Above all else, the people.
The people.
Yes. George Weah came and said, change for hope. People put it as well. Hope for change.
Hope for change.
Love Liberia, build Liberia. Come and said the fixers. Taiwan said the broom, the sweeper, and so forth. But the MPP is making fun in a way that, in terms of the National Patriotic Party. Let me just say this to George Moba. Look, there is no successful political parties who will do away with your PRs. And I don't want no public relations from the NPP to comment on this. Just hold on this one. These guys struggle. They are big names. If you're making joke, you think this party can once more take the presidency in Liberia, they'll be joking. Some of you take your social media and just post this all to it. The party, the reason why I'm bringing this out, people cry too many for interview. Can we look? Public relations is money. That's the whole thing about it. Try to rebrand all aspect of the party. You'll stuff for these guys. The PR, you say you get the put free some position. Somebody even want to go to the party headquarters. If you're ready for things in this country, you'll bring some new vehicles, you'll burn it all in the city here. You see NPP. Look what Liberty Party did in the past.
And they have people to do that.
They have it. You have the power. Your financial muscle strong.
Yeah. You have people there in their house.
You take to one social Senator Snow, you take NPP ready. This in an auto aid. Then when 30 or 50 comments. 50 comments can you say that auto aid. That message, you joking with the party. Yeah, you left on the coalition, right? You said thank you to CDC for 6 years. We out of the coalition. But you trying to rebrand. Is that how you rebrand? John Mobile rather get taken just call for 2-3 minutes interview auto aid. Look, it's making fun. A serious political party will have the rebranding in all aspects. There are big names within the National Patriotic Party. So media, public relations in those countries suffer a whole lot. And not just NPP alone. There are some PRs, so government ministries, autonomous agency. The offices just close. They go to work every day. Nothing. No empowerment. Let's move on to our last talking point is Councillor Tewonse Gongolo, the Liberian People Party, reminding the president and President Joseph Boyka, good morning. This piece from the LPP Standard Bearer, I want you to take it in a very good faith. There are others who will say, well, it's too soon, but when people put it into your feet, accept it in a very constructive way.
You said from the LPP?
LPP, not NPP. Yeah. NPP showing off on social media.
Okay.
And social media is just 1%. Hundreds of thousands listening across in the villages. The old man in the butchers listen and say, NPP, I will chat to that there. But even we see what they put in posts on the social media. But let's go to LPP. LPP, the first political party to join the rescue mission, was the Liberian People Party. On the watchful eyes of Councillor Tewonse Gongolo. Good morning to Tukwana Tipote. And that just messaged me. That's a Tipote morning. Yes. Fighting corruption, the remaining liberation war for the emancipation of Africa. A keynote speech delivered by Councillor Tewonse Gongolo on the 12th of June at the Center for Intellectual Exchange at the John Civil Society Anti-Corruption Awareness Program,
Mm-hmm.
Kerry Street, Monrovia, Liberia. And a copy of this piece have been sent to the president. Sometimes you take the criticism in a very good way. My dear friends, I want to speak to you briefly about the fight against corruption. This is Councillor Terence Gongolo, a very good man. The devil look between George Weah and Joseph Boycott.
Mm-hmm.
And the party decided to go where? The Joseph Boycott way.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So if there are issues, he must say, he can't remain silent. Right?
Yeah.
Every politician in Africa, both those of the ruling party and the opposition party, speak about fighting corruption during election time. Yeah, that's true. On Inauguration Day, whole paragraph, sometimes an entire page of the speech dwells on the determination to fight corruption. This is Taiwan. Governments after governments in most African countries trying to emphasize the fight against corruption as a number one priority on the policy agenda. But the evidence has shown that the promise of fighting corruption is only for campaign. I say, oh, let's go on. Paragraph 2. When African politicians get to power, they put aside their campaign promises on fighting corruption and begin to make excuses. Legal minute, easy. And when they are reminded by the civil society and opposition parties, they give all kinds of excuses. Most often, they say the excuses they and their family and friends live a better life than the majority of the people. Why those in power and their children eat 3 times a day. Majority of the citizens find it difficult to even find 1 meal a day. Terror rise on. The LPP standard bearer. The negative effect of corruption in West Africa on the people of West Africa is greater than the regions in Africa. Speaking about Liberia, air travel in West Africa, for example, more difficult in regions of Africa. It's a long piece. I'm trying to, paraphrase it quickly. If I'll go down to the last paragraph, this to team the attention of our president. Yes, there are a lot of things happening in the last 6 days. There must be a national bedroom movement and fight continental boom, especially in young people, to join the liberation against corruption. A better Liberia is possible. A better Minor River Union is possible. A better West Africa is possible. A better Africa is possible, and a better war is possible. The struggle against corruption continues. I thank you, Councillor Terence Gongolo, the LPP Senate Bureau. Yes. Closing us on this beautiful pace. Folks, you listen up to the Truth Breakfast Show. It's 17 minutes up to 9 o'clock. Let's get some reaction from the public. At 9:15 this morning, we'll bring on District 3 representative. Sumo Mobile will be live with us. Call us on 0770-153-265. Good morning again, my president. Our president. The public is crying for Abraham Kromah. A.B. Kromah. Are you seeing where we're going to? The issue of drugs? The guys are on a holiday. Public outcry for Abraham Kromah. Let's bring us calls coming through. 0770-153-265. This is line 1.
0776-927472.
Yes.
0776-927472. It's line 2 for you to call.
Good morning. Bon County, go ahead.
Proceeding with the program this morning. You said this time around in Liberia, most Liberians are taking politics in all sectors, which of course without many of us, because some of these people who we think speaking and making it will not be in our interest when they have themselves beyond our status in society. So, presidential candidate is just a campaign
The RS agenda. Mhm. Okay. 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 Thank you from Bon County Salala. Yes, strictly for the Minister of
Yeah,
Agriculture should take note of that.
let's
Yes.
pick up this. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, my brother. Thanks for calling 0776927472. Another line for you to call on. Let's pick up this caller right here. Good morning. You're okay.
Okay.
Mm.
The faculty senate. Okay, I just received a communication from the faculty. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll read it out.
Okay. Okay. Thanks this morning. Thanks for participating right here on the show this morning. Do you have a caller that on you?
All right. Yeah, speak from your end. Go ahead and pick from your
Okay,
end.
0776927472.
Yes, I got a call from line 2. This call on
Okay.
the line. Good morning. Okay. So the statement I just read came from the University of Liberia. So I have another one here from Offa. Let me see if I can read it out. Thank you so much. Yeah, no activity. Yeah, so okay, great, thank you. So this is from the University of Liberia Faculty and Staff Association offer press statement for immediate release. How they can do it when they get issued now they send to with the media for immediate release. Okay, great. Okay, the University of Liberia Faculty and Staff Association offer convened a combined emergency general meeting on Friday, June 14 at 12 noon and made decisions on issues affecting the welfare. You see it?
Okay.
Affecting the what? Their welfare, not the welfare of the students. The offer, look, I was calling the president. I want my president to bring on the University of Liberia administration and settle them. So offer release is saying their decisions made on issues affecting their welfare, not the students. The leadership members of offer have been worried of the repeated promises and failures of the U.S. administration to address concern of their welfare. Getting it? Their welfare. Not the student welfare. Their welfare. You don't know it all. Their welfare decided to disengage from all administrative and academic activities on campuses of the University of Liberia. Offer therefore urge everyone to adhere to this mandate. So you see, Council Norwich to a council, you want to call and put it through. The release you send is different from what offer is saying. He's saying that classes, everything remains open, right?
Yeah.
So this is the mandate from offer, like challenge now. Offer challenging the administration. Offer have resolved that until the below demands are fully resolved, there will be no activities on the U.S. campus. So that two different releases are received in the last 10 minutes ago. The administration sent me one. The U administration sent me theirs. And I also received another one from offer for an anonymous individual. Until the demands are met, that the U.S. president and his cabinet must leave the U.S. without any precondition. No, you should sit down. Eh? Hold on the call. I'm going through the state run thing right now. Hold on, please. The demand from offer, it is people going to the classroom to make things happen. So the US release that will also have say everything remains open, right?
Yeah.
Students should go to classes, but the one who supersedes and do everything is saying there are conditions. The University of Liberia president and his cabinet, not Sawolo Nelson alone, this whole cabinet must leave the UL without any precondition. That's one. Two, that all arrears and current salaries of part-time faculty must be settled without any precondition. That's two. Three, that the long-standing promotion, you don't know it all, promotion of faculty members must be implemented with all any precondition, everything that precondition. That all retroactive payments of staff members must be settled without precondition, any precondition. That all disparities of staff be settled without further delays. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to see anything here that will be affecting the students, that have the student under interest. All five, they be so selfish, man. All everything about yourself. Some of you, I will deal with you also on the other hand too. You're being double dipping too. That the bus from St. J be provided as agreed for them now, for the faculty. That a comprehensive audit.
And the school open just now.
That a comprehensive audit. Now, offer is calling for a comprehensive audit. Offer you not get audit right now because send the GSC Bank saying to release audit report on St. Chandra Bank, other institution. It's still pending.
So you just going to add your
they want to carry on to the House of the House of Representatives and send it as systematic audit.
Okay.
We'll talk on that tomorrow. That an audit be executed. A comprehensive credentials audit also be executed. As a close-up. Administrative or academic buildings, as our team enforcers will begin making rounds on the various campuses on today. The person will be going from class to class and see any of the staff teaching. Where are we?
Mm.
The UL again. These are things that are supposed to crippling out our lawmakers.
In 10 minutes time, full communication.
In 10 minutes, I
Yeah.
received 2 separate communications.
Yeah.
One from the administration
Mhm.
and one from the faculty. Administration is saying everything remains open.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can call the vice president of US Relations. I hope he picks up. Councilor Norris Toy. 3 minutes up to 9 o'clock. This is the Truth Breakfast Show. My name is O'Neill. Ansu is here as well. In the morning. Yes, I hope my president is following. The president of the Republic of Liberia, President Boyka, the University of Liberia again. I'm trying to call the vice president for UL Relations. Yes, fortunately, he picks up my call already. Yes, this is O'Neill live on the Truth Breakfast Show. Good morning to you, Council. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, O'Neill. You know I always pick up your call.
Okay, that's great of you. Well, thanks for the release. I saw the release that Energy remains active. After you sent that release in less than 5 minutes, I had another release coming up from Alpha, making several demands that even if there will be no active activity on the main campus there.
Understanding those demands, O'Neill, we believe that the way to address those demands is to remain engaged, and engagement means the University of Liberia functions and we can address those things. But to close the university or to insist that faculty and staff do not go and perform their academic and administrative duties is very counterproductive to the very demands that are being made by OFA. And so we have to keep the school open. We are just within the next few weeks towards the administering of final exams. Students have been studying, faculty have been teaching, and to just issue a statement that immediately disrupts the normal academic flow, we believe that it is not in the best interest of the University of Liberia. And our colleagues in our association, we have said to them, some of the demands that are being made are in our best interest as a university.
So Council, let me take you to the one demand. We says, well, that the president and all his cabinet should leave without any precondition. How do you accept this?
Well, we live in a democracy. We live in a society that has rules and regulations. To make a case calling for the entire administration, what's going to happen next? The board of trustees going to be next. What's going to happen next? Where does it start? We think that that is not the way to proceed. Because if you, first of all, disengage from normal academic activities, the university can function in the absence of the folks who run the university. Now, people in administration are not just only administrative deans, chairs, supervisors, are leaders in the university. So we believe that this release from OFA is in bad faith and is intended to undermine a program that is slated for Wednesday, when O'Neill Roberts, you are invited for the launching of the PhD program. We've been talking about this PhD program so many times when I come on the show, right?
Okay.
Yes. You have been an advocate for increasing the academic discipline and diversity of the University of Liberia. This university was funded in 1951. Universities that were funded after us, have programs at the terminal level. So we have been working over the last several years with our partners, with other sister universities. We formed partnership and collaboration with universities in Nigeria. They have, we'll be sending faculty to strengthen our PhD program. The Higher Commission of Higher Education has endorsed our or PhD program. Right? Sister university. We are all excited for the country. And so we believe that an attempt now by author to go slow or disengage, as they stated in the release, is not the best. It's not in the best interest of the university. We all know. We all love the university. The university is the reason why we are who we are for the most part, and it's our responsibility to create an enabling environment to ensure that the process of learning and teaching occurs. We have challenges at the institution. So the way we address those challenges is to work together, working with the government to find some of the solutions to some of the challenges, working with the alumni association, working with partners.
Council, as part of the release, I'm saying nothing have an effect of the students because the students are the main ones. All the demands from offer is just about themselves. Nothing have an effect what the students challenge or bosses. Nothing highlights about the students.
I have to tell you, if we don't go to work, how are we going to address the issue of the bus? Hmm? If we don't go to work, how are we going to address the issue with the busing? We have vendors that we have to pay. I mean, it can't reach to this level.
All this is happening. What is the UN president saying? Dr. Samuel Nelson. Is he disturbed? This is happening just close to giving final exams.
But I'm very disturbed because now I teach at the university. I teach a class at the university, and tomorrow the students are supposed to do their presentation for the research paper, and they are excited. This release is going to make them very disappointed. The truth is the case for many faculty, many students. Students want to graduate. So many students are being. Listen, we just opened the school on March 6th, which few 2 months ago, right? After the faculty, announced that they were engaging. We lost almost 3 weeks. All right. Now, we have managed to make up grounds for the lost time. Final exam begins early January. All right. So the next few weeks, people, faculty, lecturers are closing classes. Students are being told to start studying. People who are graduating are beginning to prepare for the commencement. All of those things. Commencement starts on the 5th of August and it runs through the 17th. We have all those programs planned. Guest speakers are being contacted. So we're seeing that in as much as the demands of the faculty are legitimate, the approach leading to the cancellation, disengaging, it's not the best approach. At worst, it puts the university several months backward and undermines the academic preparedness that we have invested substantially in. Only so you can invite me.
Yeah. Okay. So as we close up now, the release from the administration and that from the faculty now, which one do we look to? Now the students now just remains left in the limbo.
You see, the student will always be the collateral damage. And that's what we don't want. Because our primary fiduciary academic obligation to the university is to teach and so that what we teach affects the generation of our citizens who have chosen to pursue their post-secondary education at the University of Liberia. In the future of the young people who are elected to go to school, we want the students to be in school. It's better for the peace and stability of our society if students are in school than when they are out of school. Now, the students are eager to go to school. They want to be in school. We've been urging them to go to school. The people who are supposed to teach them are saying no. Even though exam will be administered in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, you're not going to school. Do you know what that means? It's a fundamental setback. Some of these students want to go to graduate school. They want to go to law school. Some of them are even thinking about applying, going abroad to study. Admission process in many of the universities abroad immediately starting in September of this year. They need their documents. So we're saying that this go slow or this engagement is not timely. It will hurt. It has a consequential negative impact on many things. So we are telling our colleagues, the faculty, we're telling the students, this is not the way to do it.
Okay. Yeah, so Castle, thank you so much. Probably maybe we'll go have you on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a possibility we'll bring you on tomorrow.
It was
Yeah.
good for him stopping by and providing some information. But it still remain open account so that you can make us stop by. Hopefully tomorrow. So we can talk about more UR matters. Very important.
What's the group say? What are the group take the exam? Well, yes, man, we have to resolve this. People have to resolve this. The University of Liberia can be going through this all of the time. Yes, it's the TBS 96.1 the Heart and Soul of Liberia. We can get a brief out.
Get words from our sponsor.
Yes, I'm laughing because I'm in a chat room from Great Kidman County.
Okay.
Yes, called the Kidman Association. Okay, there's this all crowd. Yes, what is the fate of the suspended LDA boss? We need him back, Abraham Kroma. This is AB Kroma. Yes,
Okay.
a serious outcry calling on the president. Kim Antinia is saying, well, the president, they should speed up with the investigation. There are a lot of things, Liberia, and this is the community. There's a community in Grand Kidman called the local community. Good morning to the guys. There's send your money down there. All right. This part is that side is actually part of Liberia, but you think it's Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called a local community. It's just close to the Liberia Sierra Leone border. That's how they name that whole area, the local community. They invited me on several occasions to go down there. Yes, but this is it. They are crying out because the day Abraham Krobani was mentioned, every name is a brand. You like it or not, you can keep your personal feeling. All of you politicians in this country, who tell me you don't have a bot. If you don't have a bot with you. When Amy Krobani name was announced, good morning to my president. Mr. President, there's a lot of outcry for the men we had the trust and confidence that could tackle down drugs. Drugs and corruption is like the same. To fight it, it's not something easy. You should stand strong. It involves your life. Yes. To break down the cartel is not something easy. So when Abraham Krobani name was announced, in this guy's chat room, I'm not commenting, I'm just reading.
Yeah.
They are even posting pictures. That part of Grand Kidman is called the local community. Yeah, close to Sierra Leone borders. The guys are saying from the day we heard that President Joseph Boakai appointed Abraham Krobani as the LDA boss, fear grabbed the whole area. In terms of those who know, because Sierra Leone is an easy access, Liberia like a trade. They pass through passing routes. That was it. But again, they say the man got suspended. Oh, the thing are gone times 4. My president, good morning to you, President Boakai. All of our officials who don't have the butt, this man should return to job. Abraham Krobani name is a burn. Like when Mary Bro was in her prime, actively she had her strength. And Mary Bro coming, just the name year, Mary Burke. You try to put yourself to that's how Abraham Krobani, not just Monserrato. You go Nimba, you go Lofa, you go Bassa, you go Bombay, you go Kidman, Bapolu. Everywhere. His name attached. Abi Krobani. Some people just say Abi. Some say Abi Krobani.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a burn. And Mr. President, we can't afford to lose this man. We are going to the 2 weeks into the investigation now. We need this man back. Otherwise else. And if Nkrumah started tackling the drugs, he was not going for the end user, those who taking it in. No. He said, let's cut the supply chain. That was the highest risk he could involve. At one point in time, he said to journalists, look, gentlemen, it's difficult for myself to sleep at home sometimes. And I want the vice president, Jeremiah, couldn't listen to this. Joseph Boyka, you hear this. The speaker, Kofi Wu, security advisor, the NSA boss, the police director. This guy name is a brand who can't take Abraham. No disrespect to Chris. Chris is a very good friend to me, right? Yeah, but now we're talking for law for country to curtail the situation. The day AB knee was announced, it's packed volume. AB decided to cut and so those who bring it in country. Because we can arrest everybody, say arrest all the Zogo who got sales for them. We don't. But we can stop it from coming, minimize it. For the guys then to go and see, it'll be difficult. That was Nkrumah approach. But what are we seeing now? Those of you who carry on the investigation, who can't afford to lose the Minister of Justice. Our young people, we're not afraid of anything in this country. We look at the police, we talk to them anyway. I dare you in Nigeria, in other countries, tell police, say, get for here, move for it. We can tell our law enforcement officer anyway. This man is a brand, Mr. President, who can't afford to lose Abraham Nkrumah.
And let me just inform you, O'Neill, that the Gazan has started again to we have started establishing the ghettos around here.
Yes.
Yeah, if that's at the back road, the Kumbatan back road, the drive by.
Don't cause an error before they point you.
Yeah,
Just leave it out there. Be like me, we're missing every Nkrumah.
the Gazan, they're getting the ghettos in the back up.
For your safety's sake, don't announce names anyway. Eh?
Yeah, so it's not easy to have. Yeah,
So if you see I'm talking, if you see I'm saying this to Ansu, you should not call area's name. You should know that it's serious. Mr. President Boyka, good morning. The wise man of the president, where the king will sit down and the king sits and he listens up to the wise man. There are some wise men who are afraid and say what he want to say into the king face. Who can make our every Nkrumah? Otherwise else, we'll go back to square one. 100 million drugs was seen on this whore. Liberia is now on the red line in the world for drugs business. We're on the red line. Yeah, that's how we are. So, Mr. President, to tackle drugs, to fight it, we can miss our Abraham Nkrumah. I mean, I'm calling so every name before people go after us, and so I'm sorry. I'm not going to take that risk you're taking, Ansu.
Yeah.
But the name, Abraham Nkrumah, we need Abraham back in the city. Yes, let's go for our break. We'll bring on District 7, District 3. Yeah, lawmaker Sumo Moma. He's already in. Let's go for our break. Yes, we'll be right here on the True Breakfast Show, 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. And I said something on Friday. I said I was not going to talk about this anymore. You know, I love our leader. You know why? He's a great judge. We have my black president. Many folks who in the United Party had problem with me. Now you see Boga become president now. Yeah, I talk to the President Boga, Sidishan getting problem with me too. Don't get problem. I used to call President, we are my black president because it's good to respect and cherish your leader. My President Boyka, who did this SOS call for this man called Sir Johnson. Sir have gone to the president premises twice.
Nowhere to see.
Between life and death. I'm saying this with a tears in my eyes. Sir have gone to the president's home on Friday and on Saturday. It's between life and death. He was seen during the heart of the campaign, just everywhere campaigning for President Boyka. He have gone. The only information he got, the president is basic. You don't have no appointment with the president. There's some emergency for human's sake. You don't need appointment. I guess it was Vice President Jeremiah Cohen. You have a VIP rush straight into. It had a speaker for Nanti Kofa, you have a smooth ride. This SOS call I'm making, hey man, I'm missing buffer chambers, man. Let me say it. Here you go. Buffer. This kind of SOS call I'm doing now. Sir Johnson, in his family meeting, the family said to him, but I don't want to say what Sidisha was saying that. You're part of the rescue, they didn't rescue you now. It was a very sad thing.
You're on the rain around here.
Yeah, so let President Boyka, let me read it, man, our number again. Yes, as we close up. The boy around the president. Be helpful to the opposite of usual loves fin bono around here. Something that you made some craft in our year boom. I see what
People don't know the
I see what Joseph Boyka
people don't know people don't know how to create their own names.
No, they don't do it. The day Finabono won the contest, she'll get some support from Nassau. Because the love she had was not small thing with people. Gary Sir Johnson number 0776 08 4886 0776 08 4886. Play your part. Even God take his life, you know. Then you'll say, yeah, we did our own part. The reward of supporting people for politics is not in heaven, it's right on the earth.
Yeah.
The reward,
Yeah.
it's right on earth. 0776 08 4886. 0555 775828. 0555 775828. Some of you hands are so tight. Man, like crush rack. If was it a blogger second, reach out to them, man. Take that money, mobile money, orange money, send something, nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. Some of you in a position, you even deserve it. They put the war full soldier. One of them are victim now. 0555 775828. 0555 775828. Sir Johnson, thank you so much.
Please allow Sir Johnson to meet the old man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what now?
Yeah.
As we go on and bring on our guests, yes, there was a arrest done in Grand Kiba County. Just the new Abraham Kroma. You see that picture on Facebook? In Grand Kidman. I'm not going to post a little picture. You alright? Yes. Just the Abraham Kroma coming, even suspended. Just the so Mr. President, happy bring Abraham Kroma back. Just the community to say Abraham Kroma coming. The lady put out everything in the tunes of almost 700,000. No drugs, you know. But again, want to say thank you so much. Western Cluster Liberia tomorrow I have an exclusive on Western Cluster. I've been on this company back for almost 2 months. What I wanted is what I'm seeing they are trying to do. I say they have done it. They are trying to what? They are trying to do.
They are trying to wake up.
Yeah, community engagement. Say what the people ask them, what is your issue? What are your issues? What are the problems? Yeah. But let's go for our break. We'll come back. We'll bring on the lawmaker. Yes, patiently waiting for us.
Tell what happened to you? So, Julie, I need to pay my daughter's school fee first thing tomorrow morning. And today is Sunday, I finish and get one thing.
But there's no problem there at all. It's possible you can still pay it tomorrow.
You, I think you're not level. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, check the new room.
Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you, have you heard about the EcoBank money emergency number?
You say what? Just leave me alone. I'm telling you, I need to pay my month tomorrow morning first thing. And then, okay, we ain't no clock. It can't help me.
But you're not even going to the bank, Tano. All you have to do is to dial *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay your bank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute, and you can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any bank ATM.
Dalame, you mean I'll get it the same day?
Oh yes, instantly. I mean in a minute. But to you, EcoBank that baby.
I think so.
Oh, I beg you, yeah. EcoBank can make things happen sharp. For any money emergency, just dial *326# to help yourself out.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
Yo, I said, my son Teddy right here. You not pay your EDC bill? Yeah, mama, like I just buy my car. You sure? How you buy it? Because ceremony, I see you moving for years, sir. But I have to move from my house before I buy car. I use orange money right on my phone to pay my EDC bill. Oh, So you can use orange money now to pay your IC bill. I will not leave your transfer until you show me the code right here. My Oma, it's in her. If you're using a USD account, just dial star 144 star 141 hash. Or when you're using your AirRD account, dial star 144 star 231 hash. Or better still, you can use the Orange Money app and pay your LEC bill right when you're selling them. And the good thing is, with Orange Money, you can buy your LEC token with no service charge. I said, my son Terry, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to tell all my friends in the market that we can use our money to pay our LEC bill. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the last segment of the Truth Breakfast Show. 9641, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. Yes, in extension, we say in the midst of all, I would say,
The country first.
the country first. Liberia first, Liberia
Liberia first.
second, Liberia last. Yes, my name is O'Neill, along with Ansu. We have in studio District Number 3 Representative Sumo Moba. Yes, I've accepted our invitation to sit with us until 10 o'clock this morning. Yes, good morning to you. How you doing this morning, Honorable Moba?
Good morning, O'Neill, and the rest of the other people out there would like to say good morning.
How is District 3?
Oh, District 3 is doing extremely well, and the people of District 3, we are all fine. We just look up to the rainy season. There have been some challenges as it relates to flooding, but with God on our side, we have started engaging the REFU authority in order to mitigate the issue of flooding in District Number 3.
District 3 is a swimming river?
Yeah.
Yeah, Omega Ofu, yeah.
Omega.
Yeah.
Omega, that's
Is that a regular happening within the rainy season?
I think the issue of Omega, then in the past, Omega was a dry land, but because of the Omega market, because the government used the swamp, they fill in the swamp with dirt to build the market, and because of that, the water is like coming back to the community, and especially the drainages that were open by Sickle, they have been closed by Stoves and other Liberian who closed the drainage. And it caused the overflow of water in various communities, and which is very harmful. Like the last time, we lose roughly 2 kids that got drowned during the June 1st heavy rain, and just an hour rain. So I'm so afraid what we take when we talk about the 7 days, what will happen.
okay.
So
All right. So,
yeah.
what exactly your office maybe doing the visit?
We placed the letter on the floor. We tried to invite the Minister of Public Works, the head of EPA, but we were told they are in Germany. They went for the program, and very soon they will be back. And I'm sure of engaging them to make sure that at least something can be done before we enter the heavy rain. Yeah.
Okay, that's so good. Good to have you on, and I've been one person have been following all your activities there in District 3, indeed. And tell us a little more about why it is for you, or it takes coming from maybe the business side or from the private side now into the House of Representative, indeed. The challenges, maybe you was in there and it's your first time going there. There have been so many issues surrounding the lower house. Now you are there. Tell us about the challenges you guys face with.
Then from the business end, before getting to the house, business is something good. That the business is just about profit making. How best you try to keep your customer so that at least you guys can relate to each other. And but for the house, it's a different ball game, and I would say it's not strange to me because I did public policy studies, and that's my field. So going there is something that I'm open with, and we are finding our way through by navigating through the very tough end, but yet and still we are still strong. But with the house, there are so many issues. There are so many challenges. Challenges from our individual lawmaker, challenges from our people on a daily basis. Like for me, like every Saturday, Friday, I have to release cash out to at least
Every Saturday.
yeah to cope with desire.
Okay.
And this is one of the reason I'm here.
It's a burden to become a lawmaker since within the district. How do you see it?
No, I would not consider it to be a burden because we took the gavel. We thought it wise to come and help. But then there are three kinds of function. You look at one that talk about representation. When you are there to represent your people, you are there to balance all aspects of life, right? From development to policy to that of desire. So we are there to do the people job, and we should do it. Yeah.
Okay, great. How's the 55th?
The 55th is a tough area, but some of the other guys are trying to make the 55th. They are trying to create a barrier of propaganda where there will be a split in the 55th. I'm not considering it now for now because those propaganda will not live because we are there to make sure to protect the interest of the Liberian people. Now in the 55th, it just first of all count to hear about a rescue caucus. It's so strange to me.
Rescue
Yeah,
Rescue
a rescue
caucus.
caucus. It's so
Okay.
strange to me. Look, I like to make this clear.
Are
Right?
they from the ruling bloc or
They are from the ruling
the
bloc.
ruling bloc?
They are from the ruling bloc, and
Okay.
this thing is growing over.
Rescue
Yeah,
caucus.
this thing is growing over.
Maybe you could join the caucus.
I'm saying this. This is growing over the time. We have to be very careful. So if we leave on from the 29th, if the Unity Party government leave, another party come in, will we have another caucus? I think we are all Liberians. During the election, during the campaign, we can have caucus. We have different group, but after the election, we are all one people. We are Liberian. We should seek the interest of everyone, not just one group of people. Yeah.
Great.
Rescue caucus.
Yes. The 55th. I'm
Yeah.
I'm here laughing because you guys are gearing up for your own retreat very soon.
Yeah. I think I'm here to.
You're gearing up for your retreat. I don't know.
I'm also here to open the Pandora box.
Yeah.
So we have to retreat. Yeah.
Any county? Which county yet? Or you're still deciding?
Pardon?
Which are the county? The retreat is it still Grand Bassa or no funded location yet?
There haven't been a location.
Okay.
If they do, I think the public will be informed. The house is not a secret area. We
Mhm.
will inform our people what the retreat is about.
Mhm.
I'm not the head of the house to speak on the retreat,
Mhm.
but I think at the appropriate time, the public will be informed. Yeah.
Would they plan to remove the speaker before go to other additional thing? Did you hear that the speaker's Fonanti Kofa was planning to be removed as speaker?
I would consider that to be a jittering propaganda.
Okay.
Yeah, people go about. I think it's a fear with some people, some colleagues, right? They are not on committee, and
Okay.
now they're on committee, and the feel that they are close to the president, and they could create a propaganda so that they can picture the speaker ugly. I think it's wrong. But what I'm 100% sure of, I think Buckeye is in the interest of the speaker, and the speaker is in the interest of Buckeye.
Okay.
They are moving together based on the rescue agenda.
President
So
Barker.
yeah,
Mhm.
if anyone have anything, I don't think it will be the 55th because with us that support the house and to that of the speaker, we are people that have seen.
When the people measure try to filter through, was the speaker looking so troubled about it? Yes, because that house have a history of removing speakers.
Let
Yes.
me tell you this, Neil. The house is just a funny place, right? It's a place that you have to be very careful because the political actor use propaganda to get at you. So let me tell you, let me give you an information scenario. I went to Selamenta to do a piece of job at Selamenta,
Mm-hmm.
and when I came back, I received a hit news. People saying that you received 20,000 for Selamenta.
Okay.
I laugh about it
Okay.
because I know my character. Over the years, I have built my character. 20,000, 50,000 cannot move me because I'm here. The main reason I joined this thing is for the interest of the Liberian people, the poor ones. My father and mother died. We were very poor. So I'm here to make sure we push those policies that would better the life of our people. So when people come up with saying, as it relates to the speaker is another good guy that I have said it all the time. He understands the rudimentary of the house. So we need to give him a chance to make sure to perform in the interest of the Liberian people. If we cannot do that and continue to push propaganda, trust me, there will be a split of government. The speaker won't resign because no one will, even the bloc house will consider it the rescue bloc. Most of them, I can tell you about 35% of them, they are in the interest of the speaker. So those that are going with the propaganda, those are propagating the message out there to the Liberian people that there's a split, they're wasting their time. We all, I'm concerned, we have one house and one house that will support the rescue agenda.
Great. So someone you want as an independent lawmaker?
An independent
Okay,
lawmaker.
independent lawmaker.
Yeah.
Okay, but you support the agenda of the president.
Of course.
You want a
He's
library
the
to
president,
succeed.
so we
Yeah.
have to support the agenda.
Okay.
But when the agenda go the wrong way,
Uh-huh.
then this is where we come about to checkmate the executive, because our work there is to checkmate the wrong things. right?
Performance wise, almost 6 months now. You think the government have done us criminal well?
Uh, I don't want to like grade the government now, because I consider the 6 months to be an entrance.
Interest.
When you take entrance, when you take
Representative
an
Musa ability say you were criticized for 3-4 months. It's still soon.
Yeah.
What do you
I
say
would
about
say
that?
it's still soon, because the issue is, let's just look at the story where you go and take a test, right? They offer you an entrance to enter the university. After taking an entrance, you may have probation, right? You pass through probation, then you enter the university and you are seen to be an A student. So we need to see the complete year. What will
Okay.
happen with the result, that we can appraise the president to tell you, look, the president did this, the president did this, and I can tell you both development to that of policy. With policy for now, the 6 months, I will tell you when I'm grading, I will give grade at 65. When it comes to development, I would grade at 35 for now.
35.
Yeah, 35.
Okay, great. Let's move on. The House of Senate came in the news for the wrong reason last week. Is continuing to trigger up to this week, where it was alleged that some senators received initially it said 15K, 13K, but 10. I listen. I can play the chairman committee of the House of Senators, Senator Moise. Yes, all lawmakers have received 10K, but that amount keep going back and forth, and the House of Senate looks different on the social media. What is happening? Business as usual, no business as usual.
When it is part of the budget, it's not business as usual, because in the budget.
Is it
When it
timely?
is out of the budget, then it is business as usual.
Okay.
So I would say it could be like, I don't know, right? O'Neill, I'm not from the Senate. I wasn't part of the retreat. But if that amount is for the retreat sitting, then I would say it's very high.
It's high.
It's very high.
Is
Yeah.
it time not to receive? You have communities, people homeless, swam, the rain falling back and forth.
Yeah, this is what I would like to get to, right? Gradually, let's get there. Then coming to play constituency visit. That's another thing, because I'm hearing different nomenclature as it relates to the amount, right? So we have two things, whether it is the retreat setting or constituency visit.
Okay.
That's another thing. When it is constituency visit, then I think it's not bad as it relates to the lawmaker. But here's the thing. In Ghana, I want you to take the data. I want to do a brief data analysis.
Okay.
In Ghana, you can do your own research. In Ghana, the MP, the parliamentarian,
Member of Parliament.
yeah, the member of the parliament, they receive every year 2,167,526 cedis every year. So the breakdown of that amount, salary is 28,017 cedis times 12. That will give you 336,204 a year
Okay.
on salary. Daily allowance for every parliamentarian, they have $2,000, right? 2,000 cedis times 250 daily allowance. So it means every day they gave them money. We gave them 500 cedis. Constitution offers, right? We have 20,000 USD.
Okay.
Then we have the allowance, constitutional allowance for the 5,000 times 12. It gave you 540,000 Ghana cedis. For vehicle is 100,000 USD. Travel allowance, 4,000 USD. Hotel, 2,800. Medical and dental for 4 dependents, 10,000 cedis, giving you 40,000 cedis. Scholarship, 56,240 cedis. Graduated per year, 4 years, 28,107 times 4 gave you 112,000 cedis. So here's the thing. If you combine this together, it gave you a total of When you convert that to United States dollar, it gave you 150,522.8 USD. When you add it up to the 100,000 for vehicle, it gave you the total amount of 250,522.8 USD. But then we will say the economy of Ghana is booming, right? Then we look at Sierra Leone, which is far below. Sierra Leone, salary net, 36 million leon. When you convert that, 36 million leon is 1,764.47 USD. Vehicle allowance, 13,000 USD. Medical, annually, 5,000 USD. The same thing like us, 5,000 USD for medical. Then you go, constituency visit or outreach, 10,000 USD. Rent allowance, 20,000 for us. No allowance for rent. I want you to get it step by step.
I'm listening to you.
Then fuel, 50 gallon per week. Safety fee, 1,600 USD. So for every hearing, they gave them 1,600 USD in selling.
What are we looking into now?
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Yeah. We are doing an analysis here.
Okay.
Then we got recess allowance, 37 million. District office, 15,000 USD. Scholarship, 8,000. And then let's go on. The total of that is USD 211,680. So if you look at Liberia, we got constituency visit that we're talking about. They know it's about the 10,000. We have 10,000 USD. Medical, 5,000. Salary, 6,900 net. We are looking at net. When you multiply that, it will give you a figure, right? By 12. Then we have fuel. We got 3,000 coupon every year. Housing, 0. Ghana have housing, selling housing, Liberia 0. Scholarship, Ghana have scholarship, selling have scholarship, Liberia 0. District office, Ghana have district office, allotment, selling have district office, allotment, Liberia 0. Rent, right? Rent allowance. Ghana have it, selling, yes, Liberia 0. Safety fee, Ghana have it, Liberia 0. Vehicle.
So insurance on a mobile.
Right?
Liberia for the 5,000.
Maintenance.
They
gave us vehicle, we maintain our own vehicle, 3,600.
Okay.
So it tells you that the job we are doing there, we are doing in the interest of our people. More often because the lawmaker, they're trying to be bobo. They're trying to keep secret, right? So our people will not get the message. So I'm here today to get the message to them.
Is that man too much? Ordinary man listening now to you, well, what lawmaker wants a route for the $5,000 car?
Yeah, so here's the thing. You will not want to ride an old car to go Grand Gita. Then look at the rural lawmakers. You will not want to ride an old car to go to Grand Gita. And you will also not want to buy a used car because most of the car will have that third-hand car in Liberia. You don't want to buy a used car when you will use in 1 year it break down. Then you put a more load on government. So what government is doing in just imagine 3 years, they give you this car. You are using this car for 3 years. So any issue with the car, it will be relating to you.
Great. I mean, we shouldn't divert the whole thing, but someone is saying, but you are making mention of Ghana and Sierra Leone, the other lawmakers' salary. We don't know how much our lawmakers here make.
I see that.
Okay, how much do you make as a lawmaker?
8,800.
Some of your colleagues will get angry with you for this.
How
much do a lawmaker make? Take your time. How much do a lawmaker make?
8,800 as gross.
8,800.
Yeah.
Okay.
After taxes, you got 6,900.
Okay, 6,900.
Yeah. We have some in Liberia and we take 5,300 in US dollar.
Okay.
Yeah.
5,300.
Yeah. So with how much I make, then let's look at, for me, I'm a single person from the house.
And any other benefit apart from this 6,900?
The only benefit I know of is coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coupon. That's all.
So here's the thing. This part, the constituency visit and the medical, they are all benefit. But here you have from the executive, you have the minister, the cabinet minister. They have their children on medical insurance. The wife is on medical insurance.
The cabinet.
People go and sleep to the hospital. Okay. We are aware of that, right? But here, lawmaker, you give them $5,000. If you were to break down the $5,000 per month, the 12 month, you have 446 a month. When you were to break that into 365 days, we'll be talking about $13.06 a day, a day, right? So we want to look at the need, the amount, the figure, 5,000. That would say big. And when you look at it, what I spend a day, right?
How much do you spend a day?
Every Saturday and Sunday,
You spend.
I receive people. I spend not less than $100 a day. Sometimes we spend more, but I get taking the minimum $100 a day. Like this Saturday, I spend $100. Sunday, I spend $100. If you pull that together, right, we have roughly about 48 Saturday and 48 Sunday, right? Yeah. So if you pull that together, you have total 19,600
that you spend.
Yeah, a year.
A year.
19,600 a year.
Apart from the salary.
Apart from my salary. So it tells you that it even more. So if I'm there until December this year, I'll be spending 19,600. Can your constituency
you are there for 6 years
reach that amount? No.
So in terms of the Senate now, is it appropriate to come out and let Liberian people know if this is about law, this is what we have received, then for Harlem pulling?
If this is just for retreat sitting,
the retreat
it's totally wrong.
For retreat.
For retreat sitting is totally wrong. If this is for engagement or a visit, constituency visit, and your medical, it makes sense.
So the retreat budget, the place they have 50,000. Is that too much? 50K for 4 days. Amara Conan said was 2-day retreat. Dillon said was 4 days. The budget went up to 50,000. I mean, just for a retreat.
Let me tell you, there was a retreat one upon a time in Ghana that used $156,000 United States dollars. The Ghanaian never went on the radio to push the propaganda against their lawmaker. The retreat is very cardinal to policy making. The retreat is where we set down rules that govern the house. So it's very important.
Did it trigger down to effect? Maybe that's why people will say, well, the money is high to sit after 4 days, everything is still at the same. I mean, that was given attention.
We use close to 600,000. We use close to 250,000 for inaugural ball. Then we're talking about putting people together, policy together, issue that govern our country. Then we say 50,000 is too much. There are so many money being used for different reasons, not in the interest of the Liberian people. But here we're talking about policy issue where lawmakers go together, put rules together to govern the house. Then we have issue with it. I think 50,000 is enough. It's not much as compared to people that fly from here every day. Look at your budget. Look at what you have in your budget just for eating food.
So
when the minister said, look at your budget. If you have a budget, open your budget and check to what we have feeding food. You will see the allotment more than $36,000. Then we complain. Just few people eating, few people trying to go abroad, coming back. We got no issue with it. But lawmakers are going to sit down to discuss issues pertaining to our country. Then we have issue with $50,000.
The appropriate thing, the public should be informed how much was given. If you think it's necessary, because some of the lawmakers, the senators, let's put on quote unquote, the senators still remain tight-lipped.
So when the cabinet minister going, do they explain to you how much to spend?
No, because during the story when they're campaigning, politician campaigning, a campaign said, well, do my campaign speech. You said, I'll make sure this go to this. Everything will be on record for transparency. And so this is why it's coming back from the public.
This is why you have the budget. The budget is the financial block. So every citizen has the right.
Some of the senators make commitment and say, well, this money, if you give me, I want to take this amount. So other thing is playing back. Don't you think so?
So the issue of commitment, people need to understand it. If I'm elected, I will do this, right? I will do this because we have social development fund that is allotted to the district. We have county development fund that is allotted to the district. We have legislative engagement that is allotted to the district. There are so many funds that we can allot to the district. But to talk about medical, so should we use our medical for the district? So if I'm sick, who will take care of that? How will I pay the fee? and I work for the government. So we need to understand these things. We need to understand these things.
Okay, so Honorable Mobile, my intention to do with this rescue caucus again. Like, I'm going to be about back
Well,
going.
the rescue caucus is the main one.
Yeah, rescue caucus. The one you are seeing or foreseeing this issue of a rescue caucus in the house. How do you see the house now? Do you see split? What's the hope of the Liberian people? Rescue caucus. You see the gathering rescue caucus in the house. How do you see the White House now? Do you see split between representative? What is the hope of the Liberian people?
I would say from the end of the unity party, I'm not a unity partisan, but from the end of the president, I think the president mean well. The president they are all looking at one house, not a split house. But I, with few people that feel that because they lose, the lost this going election as it relates to the speakership,
Mhm.
and they try to create a block. And I think the block is just a chicanery block wherein they try to siphon some benefit from the speaker by pushing the speaker on the wall. And it left with the speaker. If he gave credit to it as well, that his leadership. But I'm saying from the president and what I'm looking at, the president is not one who will want to take the speaker out of position, because he know that what we have, everyone working together in the interest, especially as it relates to the rescue agenda, where the speaker is giving support. I think he wanted the speaker to be in position, and we have a peaceful country. Yeah.
Great. Let me bring it back to flood victims. I'm here reading through the Inquirer newspaper. Community dwellers heavily caught in the heavy pool of rain during this rain season. What are you doing in terms of you giving back? There are some victims that I'm seeing back on social media. Water entered their homes, all of it. Are there plans? Mobile, are you there?
I'm getting you.
Yes, I'm talking about flood victims. Now, you said in Omega area, right?
Yeah.
Yes. What have been your own response? I know it's not your responsibility, but
No, Omega 4 in my district. What I did was to get there, make sure to get the community. I give wheelbarrow, I get shovel, I get rainbows to make sure because everything starts with us, the citizen. We need to do our own work, and government will come in. So to open those small drainages that our hand can get hold of, we would just open it. Then we also did call the disaster management team. They came in and saw how serious it is. If we cannot take it serious, then I hopefully we may enter into an epidemic, which would be bad for every one of us. So I think they are working towards that, and hopefully today I'm going to meet the EPA director, to that of the public work minister, to make sure that they can come Omega and see how best we can open those drainages that the Chinese created.
I hope the market is not built on the drainages.
No, the market is built in the swamp. This is some of the reason that it's good sometimes not to build in the swamp, because if you build in the swamp where the water need to flow, then definitely the water will come back to where the people live. And I'd see it dangerous. It's not healthy, and I think the government needs to act quickly.
Yeah, I know the call not just on Omega alone, but from other communities.
You're right. Not just District 3. I think it go as far as District number 2, District number 4, because Makatama were also complaining. I know of Honorable Benson, who are also complaining, DJ Blue, who are also complaining with District number 17, and a lot of the other people complaining. So all government need to do, because we have money in the budget, especially for the disaster management. There's some money in allotment. There was an increment. All they need to do is to get down there and recognize those areas that need to be open, so that we can do it quickly before the heavy rain. Yeah.
Great. Quickly before the heavy rain. It's 10 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Honorable Sumo K. Mobile, Representative District 3, Montserrat County, live of also on the last segment of from the Truth Breakfast Show. Let's get a few calls up on the line this morning. I'm seeing pictures coming up from some area. This should be on the Bushra Island. The Clarity area. Yeah, it's the OHT of this. What's up? 0770153265. A minute per call. Good morning.
Good morning from you. Appreciate it all, man. But it's the poor government and not there. Get the tax. They will talk right now. Or it's more about understand the bank policy. Not have one.
Okay. All right. Great. Let's see if we get another call on the line. And so
Yeah,
we
let
get
me
pick.
got this one
Yeah.
from my end. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
I joined the conversation from District 4. I did the voice of Akwe Ibo. When you are to your guest attentively, with all due respect, when you are stated, I think the people of District 3, especially those ones that are past, I think they feel disappointed in your lawmaker this morning. I think it's to say when you are provided by the lawmaker, then I mean, I'm a kind of
So the
How
money,
now?
the money is by law. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
struggling education sector. Take into account what the people of Nigeria would fall on
Okay, let's just what you read there. It is a very basic line. The two line is a very basic.
Yes,
O'Neil.
line 2.
Yeah, line 2.
Let's do a minute per call.
Yeah.
Okay? This person on the
Just go
line.
straight to your point, please.
Good morning. Go ahead. The man says once it's by law, when it is by law,
Yeah. But we did not discuss the 30,000.
I can't remember interviewing for the 30,000.
30,000.
No,
That's engagement. That's legislative engagement. I'm not discussing legislative engagement.
Yeah, that was
You gotta
right?
listen. You gotta listen,
Anyway.
please.
Yes, this is play up because it's pressure on the mobile. It's pressure on the mind of the people because the senators, in the majority, they are still remain tight-lipped on it. So this is actually playing. But anyway, so we left with like 5-6 minutes. You can use the time you respond to the few callers.
Okay, let's do that quickly. I think what I need to clarify here have to do with the legislative, the constituency visit to that of Medicare, because I hear certain certain senators saying that the money given all is for constituency visit and not retreat. So I'm making it clear. If this amount was given for retreat sitting is wrong. It's totally wrong.
I want you to repeat that.
I'm against that.
Okay.
If this amount was given 10,000, 15,000 for sitting, it's totally wrong. Against the Ladron people, I will say that. But if this amount was given for constituency visit, where the senator needs to get back to their district and talk to their people, because getting back to their district, we talk about 2 to 3 months, right? That's about 30 days. 30 give you 60 days to be with your people. 60 days, you need to do more. So then what the caller make reference to the 100,000 list, which is legislative engagement. For legislative project, the new name, legislative project. For the project, 100,000 is not for lawmakers. It is between list and finance. Our job is to give proposal. We have given our proposal. We are given the project we want. It depends now with finance to execute based on the bidding process. So we got nothing to do with 100,000. Let me make it clear here. If any lawmaker that will take 100,000 is against the budget law, because the 100,000 allocated is not for us. It is for the district, for list, to that of finance ministry to work and do our project. Our own is to identify the project by coming back to our people, having a forum meeting, discussing our project, taking a specific project and send it to list to execute. That's it. Then you make mention of, another person make mention of the 30,000 legislative engagement then. So then on a President Weah, I don't really know how it works, but I think the money was given to lawmaker. So if you give money to lawmaker, that's a different thing, right? Because some people are not honest. Not everyone will be honest. So some of us enter this thing for our people, and this 100,000, we have a keen eye on it. We make sure our project should be carried on this year and let our people have access to the project. So with all of this thing and that of the budget, people make mention of you need money for the hospital, you need money for this. This is the reason we have the financial book, which is the budget. In the budget, we had allotment for health ministry, $98 million, right? If you deduct salary, we have 35% that should be going down to the people. And we believe as lawmaker, we will make sure this amount, our oversight responsibility is that the people feel this amount. And this is the reason that we call every time ministers, and then we hear complaints saying, oh, the lawmaker write letter every time. Yeah, we write letter every time because every time our people complain. So more letter will continue to come in when the government is not doing the right thing, when they are not focusing on the interests of the people. So we will continue to write, to call those minister agency to book them to life so that they can do the right thing for our people. Again, to the people of District 3 and to our listening audience, our interest this morning is to make clarity as it relates to the constituency visit and Medicare. But the retreat, we are going there. Any amount I will be given to the retreat, I will make it clear. If I'm giving amount, my duty is...
Y'all want to retreat now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm giving an amount for sitting, that amount is for the district. I will bring it to the district and turn it over to my people.
If you go for a retreat.
If I'm going for retreat.
For your retreat.
And
they give you certain fee.
Beautiful.
Why you bring it back to the
I will
district?
bring it to the people.
That belongs to you.
No.
Uh-huh.
I've been a businessman when you know me very well.
Yeah.
I've been doing my business. Anything that is related to the people, I will not want to attach it to my business. Right? That's not good. So what I will do, I'll bring it back to the district. We can start building our youth center with that amount. Even if I receive 2,000, we will bring the 2,000 back to the district. I will call you on you will be there, and we'll make sure to turn it over to the people. We can start buying our first block and make sure to build our district youth center. And we will do that. Thank you, O'Neill, and thank you to the Liberian people.
Grace, the voice of Representative Subo Moba, yes, this morning right here on the Truth Breakfast Show is building up for so. Yes,
Good.
I gotta take a breathe out.
Yeah. It's been wonderful. It's been good this morning. Saving you breakfast. Yeah, so you can join us tomorrow.
They said they make it half. The House of Representatives. The guys that go out the camera will be up to say how much to whether it's city, damn city fee.
Yeah.
But the thing, you start letting experiences say. You let us know, you know. Thank you so much. We'll be back on tomorrow on behalf of the entire team. Johnson Milburn Kula has been on camera. Thank you so much. Ansu Salif. My name is O'Neill Rebels. In the midst of all country praise. Have a blessed Monday. Bye-bye.